The parliamentary report on the death of Iranian blogger Sattar Behesti is finally out. Spokesman for the National Security and Foreign Policy Commission of the Iranian parliament, Hossein Naqavi, read out the results of parliamentary investigations into the death of Sattar Behesti. He said the detention of the deceased blogger was legal, but since Sattar Behesti had confessed to the charges against him, the application of physical and psychological pressures against him in custody lacked legal ground. 35-year-old Iranian blogger had been arrested on charges of cyber crimes against Iran's national security, who later died in detention in early November. His death caused Iran's judiciary and parliament to launch a thorough investigation into his death in custody.
We expected the parliament to release its report much earlier. Part of the report relating to the cause of his death had been omitted from the main report circulated earlier among MPs. We wanted to hear the main cause of Sattar Behesti's death, but the report failed to clearly explain the reason for his death in detention.
The parliament's report on his death was similar to what had been earlier issued by the coroner's office, that the reason of his death is not clear, but shock could be the cause of his death. The shock could be physical or psychological. However, the doctors have stated that there is no sign of physical shock on the body.
The shock of his arrest could have prompted his heart attack. The medical examiner has concluded his death as only a heart attack. It was such a nice measure by the parliament to probe the death of Sattar Behesti, and the MPs also involved in the investigation did a great job, although this report could have been more comprehensive.
According to Iran's judiciary spokesman, investigations led to the arrest of several police officers in connection with the death in custody of Iranian blogger Sattar Behesti. Moreover, Tehran's cyber police chief Mohammad Hassan Shukrian was dismissed due to negligence and insufficient supervision over his subordinates. The National Security and Foreign Policy Commission of the Iranian parliament in its report has also urged Iran's judiciary to take serious action to bring those behind the death of Sattar Behesti to justice so that such incidents will not be repeated in the future. Salman Kujuri, Press TV, Tehran.